Hello, Darla Roberts coming to you from my stamping cave in Tucson, Arizona. I am going to show you how I did this pinwheel card. Pinwheel cards have been around for quite a while, and I don't know where I originally saw the idea, and there's so many variations. You can follow mine, or you could Google in the YouTube and just put pinwheel, and there'll be all kinds of versions, but this is mine. And this is what it looks like opened. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that right here, so it's in the screen. And then I'm going to use Greetings of the Season, my favorite Christmas set, sentiment set right now. I'm going to use Love and Joy, and I'm going to use that in Garden Green. And let's go ahead and get started. All the description is for the supplies and measurements are in the description below the video. And please like and follow if you're not already doing that. That would just be so awesome. And I'd so appreciate it. Okay, excuse me. So this paper is coming from the Splendid Autumn. And the last, the first two cards, I used that designer series paper, and then this one is the green and gold designer series paper, and I use that on the card number 3 for this month. And I also used it in last month, so you might want to check out the playlist for October, or excuse me, for September as well. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. I am going to lay this just like this. I'm going to put a little bit of glue just in the middle here, and just make sure I'm in the camera here, and I just want to get that as centered as I can here. Alrighty. So the important part when you are doing the pinwheel card to start with, you're just going to put the glue on the right hand side, and it will make sense when we get to the end. So you just want to make your little border, and this is why I love to use the green glue. And I am just going to alternate every other pattern here. So you just kind of want to turn it so you can get it right in that corner. And then I'm just going to quickly work myself around here. Whoops. So you're just working your way around. Sometimes it's easier just to turn it to get your angles where you want it. So this could be cardstock. I am using designer series paper. You just want the patterns to be different. You want them to have a contrast. And in the last one, and this is why we kept, let me grab my, take your pick tool. This is why we did not glue this side. So what we're going to do is we're going to glue this right here. Then what I want to do is I want to put this in right like that. And then what we can do is we can go ahead and add some more glue now that we've got it where we want it. Okay, so I'm going to take this strip of Garden Green, and this is going to be right on my cherry cobbler card, just like that. Oops, forgot my dimensions. Let me grab my dimensionals. Okay, then what I'm going to do is I want to really secure this. I'll pop all this up. I just want to make sure that I've got it secure on here. Alrighty. Oops, let me go do. I probably went a little overboard, but that's okay. Then I'm going to take your pick tool. And whoops, that one's already done. And I'm just going to peel off the paper. Then I'm going to put this on my card. And you could put it on however you want. I kind of like it like this, where I'm lining up those 2 points best I can, centered on my card, just like that. And I'm just going to push it in. All right, and I'm going to use this nested die that we've been using for all the other cards. I'm going to open up my Garden Green ink. And I'm going to ink this up. And I'm going to do Love and Joy. Then I am going to go ahead and adhere this just with glue, because we have a lot of dimension already on the card here. Right. And then we'll come back for that final touch in just a minute. Here's the inside. I'm not going to stamp the inside, but you could stamp it however you wanted to stamp it. But I wanted to show what I did with the inside. I took some more of the same pattern of that designer series paper. I'm just going to put a little strip right there. And then I brought in that same designer series paper that I used for the front. So I want everything to coordinate. So everything coordinates. I'm just going to kind of just overlap it just a tiny bit. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is, in your kit, you will find, you will get one piece. And these pieces are coming, this paper is coming from the designer series paper. And you're just going to get one of these elements, and you just kind of cut around it. So, so this is going to come in your kit. You're going to get one of these, and then you're just going to use your scissors, and then you're just going to cut around it. And since this is kind of on the angle here, because the paper, I didn't want to waste any of these little embellishments, but what you can do is just line it up against that left-hand side. And if it's straight on the other, if you get a straight piece, then you could line it up on the other side. Okay, so I'm not going to stamp it, so I'm just going to go ahead and just going to adhere this in here, put the glue here, and then bring this in. And the final touch. So I originally used these cute embellishments, and at card class last Tuesday, somebody wanted to order those, and I put it into order, and those are unavailable. Those are retired, and I did not realize that. So I decided that I would use some rhinestones for that instead. So just going to, I kind of just put it on the kind of the script part of the love, and then I did it here on the right hand side, and then I did it for the O in joy, not love. Let me change that around. Alrighty, so there we go. All right, so that completes all the cards for October to go kits. If you have any questions, let me know. And again, thank you so much. And all the supplies and measurements for all my cards are under the description below. And you can look for my other 3 cards under October playlist. Thank you. Make it a creative day.